Hi, fellow watchers. It's Nathan from Watching Whatever. I'm here back again today with Attack on Titan, doing episodes 5 and 6. Last we left off, the Colossal Titan has returned to Wall Rose, and it looks like Eren is getting ready to pick a fight with that guy. So that's where we are at. Before we start here, I'd like to please remind everybody on YouTube to hit that like and subscribe button, and go ahead and leave me your comments. I'd love to hear from all of you. Everyone who is following on Patreon, thank you very much for being here today with me and supporting the channel. And for our YouTube viewers, if you'd like to check me out or check Danny and I out on Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/watchingwhatever. Follow along with us on our full-length reactions. Now, Attack on Titan is available on Disney Plus, which is where I am watching it. I know it's available on other channels like Crunchyroll and whatnot, but this is where I am at. So we are going to start the show. Okay, so we have the Colossal Titan, and then we have the Armored Titan. The Armored one was the one that broke through the gate. Man, just one swipe, it destroyed all those cannons. He disappeared. Does it mean he went back into human form? One of them's gonna get eaten, right? So that's the second wall they've already put a hole through now.
いやはや、まだまだバルト公にはかないませんわい。貴様は南側領土を束ねる最高責任者であろう。開閉扉が破壊されました。
Yeah, you're not so safe.
ここを離れることは許さんぞ。トロストクでは今まさに兵たちが神命を落として戦っておるのですぞ。どうせ安い命だ。捨ておけ。
Worthless lives. Yeah, we got our stereotypical fat, rich, good-for-nothing lord, right? Doesn't care about anyone else, only himself. Belittles everyone until he realizes that they're needed. Okay, so it's not Wall Rose. So it's kind of like how it was with the other, initially at the beginning. It's an area that's kind of right outside the wall to take their attention, huh? But now they're in a position where Wall Rose is in danger. Oh.
いつでも巨人の餌になる覚悟はできてんだろうがよ。俺たちがシェドウを吐いた3年間を今日だってきっと生き残れる。お前は特別に公営部隊だ。ついてこい。住民の近くに一人でも多くの精鋭が必要だ。お前までおたついてんじゃねえ。何てめえの勝手な都合を押し付けてんだ。
She's thinking about you, not her.
どうか死なないで。
俺はまだこの世界の実態を何も知らないんだから。不明な点がほとんどである。よって我々との意思の疎通は現在まで例がない。生殖器は存在せず繁殖方法などは不明だが、人間以外の生物には一切の関心を示さない。目的は捕食ではなく殺戮にあるのではないかとされている。
So they eat humans not for sustenance, just to kill them.
巨人を倒す方法は一つ。巨人はこの部分を大きく損傷すると再生することなく絶命する。
Similar to human anatomy, right? I forgot what the area is called, but you sever that and it's instant death.
俺たちは新兵にして スピード昇格間違いなしだ。
But they have no sexual organs. They've gone a century without human interaction, so they don't need to eat.
今期の調査兵団志願者はいっぱいいるんだからね。
They just are able to survive.
誰が多く巨人を狩れるか勝負だ。
And how are new titans made if and that they only have one weakness, so this is literally, aside from their lack of intelligence, this should be humans taking on a type of god.
飛行した。
He's already got someone. One of their friends is already down.
よくもトーマスよ。
This gives me a very I was gonna say it's giving me a very Spider-Man feel, but what the hell just happened? He got bit? That was like a shark coming. Oh crap! Come on, Armin, you gotta get up and move. Oh, he got his leg bit off.
なんで僕
You gotta move, Armin.
動かないんだ。
Really? He swallowed him whole. Does that mean that there's still a chance of escaping? As long as he doesn't get digested?
外の世界の本だって？憲兵団に捕まっちまうぞ。
そんなこと言ってる場合じゃないんだ。きっと外の世界はこの壁の中の何倍も広いんだ。僕たちもいつか外の世界を探検できるといいね。
What the hell? The Titan hasn't closed his mouth?
こんなところで教えてくれたから、外の世界に。
What? Obviously, I know Eren doesn't die here because I saw the thing about him. You know, I remember him turning into a Titan. Okay, that's the end of that episode. Okay, I'm gonna jump right to episode 6. Hey, fellow watchers, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon. Links are in the description below. And now back to our program. I remember when I was reading the manga, something about Eren turns into a Titan. Is he somehow able to absorb the Titan's power here while he's inside? Or I'm not sure what's happening, but I do know he's not dead. But that was crazy. So the question on my mind is still, what is the purpose of the Titans? Why are they there? How did they come about? How do they survive? Right? Everything that they told us in episode 5. How did they create new ones? There's so many questions about these Titans.
おい、どうしたんだアルミ。しっかりしろよ。怪我はねえのか。お前の班は。
The whole squad was taken out.
全滅したんだよ。こいつ以外は複数の巨人に遭遇したのは気の毒。
They didn't even take out one single Titan.
声と交流する。
行くぞコニー。
Yeah, the movements on their gear, though, I was saying before everything went crazy in the last episode, very reminiscent of Spider-Man.
最初からこの世界は地獄だ。弱い僕を助けてくれた。僕も二人のように強く。
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Yeah, these were the two earlier in last episode.
ハンナ、一体何？何度も何度も蘇生術を繰り返してるのに。
The way they angled it, looks like he's missing his bottom half. Probably got bitten in half.
フランツは
Yeah, his whole lower half is gone.
てめえらこそ助かりたかったら手伝え。お前ら兵士がクソに変えた飯は誰の金で賄われた。
お母さん、あれ。
Here they come. What the?
おおしかめ死にたくねえやつは。
What the hell's with that Titan? Who was that, Mikasa? Yeah. Way to go.
お前こいつらに手伝わせろ。
仲間が死んでいる。
住民の命や財産を守るために心臓を捧げるのがお前らの務めだろうが。
Grab him and throw him to them.
待て。荷台を引き。
I wish he grabbed him and just threw him to a Titan.
よく仕留めた赤間。さすがだな。
Looks like it's slowly dissolving.
できた。子供はどうやったらできるの？さあ、お父さんに聞いてごらんなさい。
もうじきイェーガー先生が来る頃だから先生に聞いてみようか。おお、早速来たみたいだ。
Is it the doctor?
ミカサ？
そうだ。お前と同い年の女の子だ。アッカーマンさん、イェーガーです。
So it wasn't him earlier. It obviously wasn't Titans.
近くに女の子、ミカサはいたか？エレン！
わざわざ親殺してまで連れ去ってよ。
Traffickers? Slave traders?
そいつは東洋人だ。昔は人間にも種類があってな。他の東洋人は絶滅したからな。
So Mikasa's part Asian. So most everyone else that's left alive is kind of, I would guess from the looks of it, like a European descent kind of. And possibly just mixed. So Mikasa's basically the last Asian left alive.
ミカサ、早く！
お前はおとなしくしてろよ。こうだ。
Eesh. Somebody needs to get in there and just...
僕は森で迷って。
森には怖い狼がいるんだぞ。
Through the face? Low part?
ありがとう、おじさん。
Oh, crap.
死んじゃえよ、クソ野郎！
Dang.
お前らなんかこうだ！
Wow. Oh, Eren's a straight
もう大丈夫だ。
killer.
安心しろ。医者のイエーガーの息子で、父さんとは前に会ったことがあるはずだ。殺してやるぞ！
Come on, Mikasa.
戦うんだよ！そんな、できない。いつだって目に入っていた。見なかったことにしていた。
Predator and prey, right? And the strong taking out the weak.
この世界は残酷なんだ。戦い。
Go Saiyan mode.
背後から心臓一突きだ。
Dang. From the back to the heart.
お前は自分が何をしたか分かっているのか？
有害な獣を駆除した。
Vermin that resembled humans.
早く助けてやりたかった。私、ここからどこに向かって帰ればいいの？やるよ、これ。
So this is the moment that broke her. Going from a happy, smiling child to how she is now, kind of brooding. But still doesn't fully explain her obsession with protecting Eren.
君には十分な休養が必要だ。
I mean, I can see how she feels that she owes a lot to him, but how protected she is still seems kind of off.
帰る。勝者しか生きることは許されない。残酷な世界。全員の撤退を支援してきます。でも私にはこの世界に帰る場所がある。エレン、あなたがいれば私は何でもできる。
All right, that was episode 5 and 6. It felt a little bit slow because they did one entire episode of backstory with Mikasa. Just a little bit slow. Right? Although they did explain a lot, I felt like there was a lot of. I mean, one of the things with anime is there's a lot of points where they kind of drag things a little bit, right? Because they have to time it out for each episode. So it it felt like it dragged just a little bit, but at the same time it was kind of cool. For instance, episode 5, one of the things where they kind of dragged was that whole part with Armin and his narrative and him, kind of panicking and losing it. Just it was getting to the point where it just felt frustrating because I wanted him to just get up, snap out of it, and do something instead of the crying and having a pity party the whole time. And I'm not saying that like, oh, I'm better than him and I would have done it. I'm just saying in the context of the show, right? He's just having a giant pity party for 10, 15 minutes or whatever it was. um and it dragged just a little bit. But episode 5 basically is Eren is what looks like to be eaten by this Titan, right? He loses a leg to one that jumps out like a shark and just bites his leg off as he's flying through the air. And then the other one, he gets eaten by it because he saves Armin, pulls him out, and the Titan ends up eating Eren. And then episode 6, we have the backstory of Mikasa. Now, it was cool to see that backstory and to see both, Eren with his mentality, the way he feels about these Titans right now. Um, it isn't something new just because he saw his mom get eaten by them and his home and everything destroyed by them. He's had kind of this mentality even from before, right? When he rescued Mikasa, he said, these people, he wanted to rescue her as quickly as possible, saying that these vermin that kind of resembled humans, um, very easily able to able to kill them. And then we can see the breaking point of Mikasa again, going from that happy girl to someone who's able to, you know, she's able to determine what she needs to do, and she was she was able to take out that last guy. Um, but outside of this backstory and outside of the little bit of the fighting that they were trying to do, we're not, we didn't learn a whole lot. Obviously, we learned about the Titans and how they, their one weak spot, and Mikasa, they're obviously showing her as to be a badass. Right? She's able to go in and take out these several Titans. Most everyone else is struggling as a group to even take out one. Like Eden's group didn't even take out a single Titan when they went in. They just got annihilated right away. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to wait until there's more of, out obviously more of the action that's to come up, but also with the progression of the story, right? There's so many questions still, and I understand it's only been 6 episodes. They're really not going to reveal much, but there's so many questions in my mind, right, about the Titans, about that basement that Eden's father mentioned before he had left, and the Titans came in and destroyed their home. And then even with Mikasa being, the basically the last Asian, like the whole area, she's the only Asian around, I guess. So it's a very interesting concept. I want to get on this and continue on and figure out some more, find out what's happening here. I really, really want to know what is the deal with the Titans and their whole origin. So and what their purpose is. So I'm not gonna say too much here. I'm gonna go on to episodes 7 and 8 coming up, but I'm gonna end the video here. So again, if you're on YouTube, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment. Check us out on Patreon. For Patreon viewers, thank you very much for being here, supporting us, subscribing to the channel. And I appreciate everyone's support, both YouTube and Patreon. And I'd love to hear all of you, giving your comments on this. So, with all that, I'm going to sign out and goodbye.